Before we delve into our exciting topic, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Today we're exploring a rarely discussed aspect of biblical history, the rejected books of the Bible. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly are these rejected books? These are texts that for various reasons were not included in the biblical canon. The collection of books recognized as authentic and inspired writings. From the Gospel of Thomas to the Book of Enoch and the Apocalypse of Peter, these rejected books offer a unique perspective on biblical stories and figures. They may not be part of the accepted canon, but their influence on religious thought and interpretation cannot be denied. So, buckle up as we're about to delve deep into the annals of religious history. Stay tuned as we embark on this fascinating journey through history, discussing each of these intriguing books. First on our list is the Gospel of Thomas. This intriguing text is a collection of Jesus' sayings, thought to have been written by Thomas, one of the 12 apostles. However, it didn't make the cut into the official canon of the New Testament. Why? Well, it deviates substantially from the other Gospels and lacks narrative accounts of Jesus' life and death. Instead, it focuses on his teachings, many of which are cryptic and esoteric. Despite its exclusion, the Gospel of Thomas continues to pique the curiosity of many scholars. Next, we have the Book of Enoch. This fascinating work is filled with visions of heaven, predictions of the flood, and lessons about fallen angels. It's a rich and complex text, believed to have been written by Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. Yet, it never made it into the canonical Bible. Scholars suggest its apocalyptic nature and controversial themes led to its rejection. Despite this, the Book of Enoch remains a significant part of apocalyptic literature. Moving on, we have the Shepherd of Hermas. This intriguing text is composed of 5 visions, 12 mandates, and 10 parables. The book provides a fascinating glimpse into the moral codes and societal norms of early Christianity. Its rejection was largely due to its late composition, believed to be 2nd century, well after the apostolic period. The contents also lacked apostolic authorship, a key criterion for inclusion in the New Testament. The Shepherd of Hermas, though rejected, offers a unique perspective on early Christian life. Next in line, we have the Gospel of Peter. This fascinating text offers a unique perspective on the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus. What sets it apart is its depiction of supernatural events surrounding these incidents. However, it was excluded from the canonical Bible due to doubts about its apostolic authorship and theological inconsistencies with accepted scriptures. Despite these controversies, the Gospel of Peter provides a rich tapestry of early Christian thought. The Gospel of Peter, despite being non-canonical, continues to intrigue scholars. Now let us examine the Acts of Paul and Thecla. This text, originally composed in Greek, tells the tale of Thecla, a noblewoman who abandons her privileged life to follow the teachings of Paul. Despite its compelling narrative and its depiction of a strong female character in early Christian tradition, the book was not included in the New Testament. Reasons for its rejection include questions about its authorship and inconsistencies with other biblical texts. The Acts of Paul and Thecla remain a fascinating read for those interested in early Christianity. Next, we have the Apocalypse of Peter. This apocryphal text, not to be confused with the biblical Book of Peter, presents a vivid and detailed picture of heaven and hell. Despite its fascinating narrative, it was ultimately deemed too controversial and was rejected from the biblical canon. Its vivid descriptions of the afterlife, both the rewards of the righteous and the punishments of the sinners, were seen as too graphic. The Apocalypse of Peter gives us a glimpse into early Christian views on the afterlife. Let's now talk about the Infancy Gospel of Thomas. This intriguing text, written around the 2nd century, offers a glimpse into the childhood of Jesus, showcasing a series of miracles and events not found in the canonical Gospels. However, its authenticity and theological consistency were questioned by the early church, leading to its exclusion from the New Testament. It's a fascinating read, regardless of its controversial status. The Infancy Gospel of Thomas provides a unique look at the childhood of Jesus, despite its rejection. The next rejected book is the Gospel of Judas. This intriguing text paints a drastically different picture of Judas Iscariot, often vilified in traditional narratives. The Gospel of Judas suggests that Judas, far from being the traitor he's typically portrayed as, was actually acting on Jesus' request when he betrayed him. This radical interpretation didn't sit well with early church authorities, leading to its exclusion from the canonical Bible. The Gospel of Judas, although rejected, offers a controversial perspective on the relationship between Jesus and Judas. Lastly, we explore the Gospel of Mary. This early Christian text, named after Mary Magdalene, is unique in its portrayal of her as a leader among the apostles. Many believe it was rejected from the canon due to its challenging views on gender roles and spirituality. The text delves into deep, mystical teachings which deviate from traditional Christian doctrine. The Gospel of Mary, though not included in the canon, continues to spark debates among scholars. We've journeyed through a captivating list of rejected books from the Bible. We started our exploration with the Gospel of Thomas, a document that offers a unique and fascinating perspective of Jesus' words and teachings, but did not make the canonical cut. From there, we delved into the Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish religious work attributed to Noah's great-grandfather, Enoch. Despite its historical significance, this book was ultimately excluded from the Bible. Next, we encountered the Shepherd of Hermas, a Christian literary work of the 2nd century, full of visions and parables. Even though it was popular in its time, it was not included in the final version of the New Testament. The Gospel of Peter, with its dramatic resurrection narrative, was our next stop. Despite its intriguing content, it was rejected due to its late arrival and questionable authenticity. We then visited the Acts of Paul and Thecla, a tale of a noble woman's conversion to Christianity and her subsequent adventures. Despite its popularity among early Christians, it was not accepted into the biblical canon. Our journey continued with the Apocalypse of Peter, a vivid and graphic description of heaven and hell. Its disturbing content is believed to be a reason for its exclusion. Following this, we explored the Infancy Gospel of Thomas, a collection of stories about the childhood of Jesus. Its non-traditional depiction of Jesus' early life led to its rejection. The Gospel of Judas, a text that presents a drastically different portrayal of the relationship between Jesus and Judas, was our penultimate stop. The controversial content contributed to its exclusion. Finally, we studied the Gospel of Mary, which presents Mary Magdalene as a disciple and leader. Its portrayal of Mary was too radical for the times, leading to its rejection. We hope you found this exploration enlightening. It's fascinating to delve into the texts that didn't make it into the Bible and consider their historical and theological implications. Don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing content. Until next time.